I am very excited for today's video, you guys, so I hope you are too. What day is it today?
It's Tuesday, August 12th, 2025.
Why is that important? Well, exactly 6 years ago today, I started my first day of medical school. My name is Dr. Rachel Southard, and I'm a third-year OBGYN resident physician. And the first day of medical school, the first week of medical school, these were huge turning points in my life for multiple reasons. For one, I was finally starting this journey as a medical student and no longer being a pre-med student, and all of the obstacles that I'd been through, taking the MCAT twice because I bombed it the first time, going to community college, taking so long to get through undergraduate schooling to finally get to medical school. All of those hurdles, I had finally made it, and I could finally step foot onto a medical school campus and begin my journey officially to become a doctor. But then, not only the first day of medical school, that first week of medical school, this is when I really started filming for YouTube. And this is the video that essentially launched my channel into the algorithm and really got me to where I am today and with all of you here. My YouTube channel recently turned 9 years old earlier in March this year. And yes, I've been documenting my life on the internet, specifically through YouTube, for 9 years now, but most consistently starting August 12th, 2019, and have been filming videos and posting them every single week. I've hardly missed a few weeks here and there throughout this entire time, all the way through medical school, and then now as a resident physician in my third year of residency. It is really surreal to be able to say that, and then to also look at my channel and to see every single week of my life essentially documented, and it feels like a little Netflix series, and I really appreciate all of you who have been here supporting me throughout this entire time and watching me grow. It has been an honor to grow in front of you and to make mistakes and to fail and to show you how we can get back up and keep fighting for what we want. Also, excuse me, I am sick today, but I really wanted to film this video today because it is such a special day. So it makes so much sense for me to celebrate this anniversary, this special turning point in my life, than by doing a reaction video to the video that got me to where I am today, my first week of medical school. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I have not seen this actual video since the last time that I filmed a reaction video to this specific video. And that was, I think, in my second year of medical school, just being like, wow, look at how much I've grown from like last year. But now I'm a doctor, and I feel like I have grown personally and professionally so much since this video was filmed. I kind of recall what's in it, but I also don't, and I feel like I have a different lens. I have a new perspective, and so I would like to share it with you guys, and I hope that you enjoy this little throwback. If you're not subscribed to this channel, you can join our herd. We're happy and a great time. We would love to have you. So click that little subscribe button down below while we're putting on my AirPods. It's free. Why not? Just do it. Hey guys, welcome to this week's vlog. It is Sunday, August 11th. A little baby. I have my first official day of medical school tomorrow of the actual academic curriculum, and let me tell you, I'm already freaking out. Just trying to do the best that I can to like prepare myself for tomorrow and this whole week, because we do have an exam Friday. I typed up all the learning objectives, or I like copied and pasted them into a file, and now I'm going to go through the lectures and maybe start filling stuff in. That's really all that I can do right now, because I really don't know how else I'm supposed to do it. I presume that I'll figure it out as the week goes on. Okay, I'm gonna just figure this out. You will figure it out. I do remember being so nervous this evening, this day, because you're just like, you hear about how medical school is just a fire hydrant. You're just trying to drink from a fire hydrant, and you eat your pancakes every day, and you have to keep eating these pancakes. And it's so interesting how over-prepared that I was trying to be in anticipation of this mess that is medical school, just like crashing down on you in a single day. Because it was like that. That week, we just got bombarded with lectures, and we'd never studied like this in our lives. Like, we knew how to study, but not at this capacity. And so I really did not know what I was in for. So in that, I was just trying to survival prep, but also not really knowing what I'm preparing for. Quite funny to see how distressed. I mean, at that time, it was not funny at all. But now when I go into things, I'm not really as nervous, just because I'm like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'll do the best that I can, and I'll take my best shot at it. I'll learn from it if it wasn't enough. I do think that this is a healthy way of being stressed, but I was like this for like all of medical school, and that's not healthy. And then also, can we just like say at face value here, I feel like I look so much different, but then also the exact same. I took out my nose piercing. I no longer have that. I just look different. I got like my Invisalign, so my mouth structure is much different than it was here. But I feel like, oh, and I had a lot more hair. Like I have thin, fine hair, but like then stress made me lose all my hair. Anyways, continuing. And I'll let you know how my day's going. The gym, good girl. I am still an exercise enthusiast. I exercise practically every single day, except days when I'm on call, whether it is walking on my treadmill, doing yoga, lifting weights. I no longer go to the gym. I have my little home gym that I made in my garage, and it's the best decision that I've ever made. I wish I had done it while I was in medical school, but it just wasn't that feasible. And I needed to escape my house because I would study there all day and I needed a place to go to. So having the gym membership actually was great at this time. Good old Pomona, California.
It is the first day of class. I made it here.
Little baby, little baby face.
At the start. I'm very tired.
I just sold that shirt on my Poshmark. Oh, Doug, my sweet Doug. Doug is in his emergency medicine residency. He's in his chief year. He's in his last year. Emergency medicine is only 3 years, lucky duck. And so he's going to be graduating this year. And yeah, we still keep in touch. I talk to him as much as I can. And I haven't seen him in person since we had graduated medical school, just because it is so hard to actually get together with these people.
So we just had our first like 2 lectures. It's like 9 o'clock or so.
My voice is even
like
higher.
of, like,
obviously I'm sick right now, but still.
Medicine and the principles and stuff. Going back in for like our DNA lecture or something.
DNA. Please.
I'm home. I'm gonna start studying. I just got a package though. I ordered some stuff for the year, I guess. Let me show you. I know it's a little early.
Oh my god!
But
I am traumatized by that stupid
along
book.
With my courses ahead of time. And
if you asked me to take step 1 right now, level 1, step 2, even level 2. No, I most certainly could not pass step 1 again. That information, I know that they hammer it in medical school, but the amount of information that we learn during that time is so much. We learn the finest of finest details, shove it all in, take an exam, move on. Some of the stuff builds on, a lot of it doesn't because it's like in the weeds. No, I don't know this stuff anymore. And although, yes, I could read the textbook and be like, oh yeah, I remember what these are, but I don't know the way that I used to know. Like that is all gone. My knowledge is specifically reserved for OBGYN related stuff and then some basic medicine stuff.
And I bought a medical equipment
and I'm
bag.
Just being honest.
Really cheap on Amazon.
This song. Oh my god. Are you kidding? I'm looking at what's on the screen. Nope. She can't handle it either. No.
This is insane.
I do remember this part.
Seems like it's never ending. And I want to go to bed in an hour. I want to go to bed at 9.
You know what's funny actually is that as a resident, unless I'm working call, I do go to bed by 9 p.m. Once the clock hits 8:30, I'm like, Patrick, we're wrapping it up. We are going to brush our teeth and we're going to bed. I'm getting in bed by like 8:45, 8:50 as a resident doctor because I don't mess around when it comes to sleep. I want 7.5 or 8 hours if I can get it. So that's what I do. Unless I'm on call and I'm awake for 25 freaking hours, I will sleep 7.5, 8 hours if I can do it.
But
in medical school, I didn't.
Of the way through. This is day one, you guys.
Yeah.
Like, this is...
Wow.
Hey, y'all.
I don't want to keep pausing this video, but it is a reaction video, so I do need to pause and make my commentary. I do remember at this particular stage, starting medical school, you are, and someone had said it to me as well, but it's a great way to think of things. You had just climbed this huge mountain, right? All of the MCAT applications, interviews, finally getting into medical school. You're just like climbing up this steep mountain. You get to the top, the clouds uncover, and then you have to keep climbing because you're like, wow, I didn't actually summit the mountain. I have so much more to go. And that's what the feeling was, like this impending doom and dread of, oh my gosh, I just did all of that. And now I have so much more to do. And that never ends in medicine, in your journey, because then once you graduate from medical school, you're like at the very bottom again. And you get humbled so hard when you start residency. And it is a harder and more steep learning curve, I would say, to go from medical student to resident physician. That transition is harder than going from pre-medical student to first year medical student. The med student to resident was the hardest transition of my life. And I can say that having been through both of them. And although they're very different, being a doctor is like so real and scary.
Day one, guys, still here. I'm in my PJs now. And
that robe,
I've also
no, do I have that robe
chair
still? I think so.
I'm
from
like
Target.
Having back problems from sitting. It's 9:08. Bedtime is normally at 9 o'clock for me, but I'm probably gonna stay up till 10, get 7 hours of sleep, and go to the gym in the morning. Just want to check in. It's gonna be like the last of tonight, and I'll see you guys in the morning, and I'll let you know how I'm doing then.
Oh, good girl. Going to the gym. I still have those leggings. Amazing.
Y'all, I am a pack mule yet again.
I don't like the pancake analogy, where you have to like
the pancake analogy.
Pancakes, and the next day, if you don't eat pancakes one day, you have 20
See?
the next day. I don't like the pancakes analogy.
You can't eat all the pancakes.
I can eat 10 pancakes. I'm stuffed.
All of these are little babies.
We've been sitting for so long, so I'm stretching.
There's Sweet Doug. What's so funny is that I was barely on campus. Once I learned that you could just be at home and study from home, the introvert that I am and was like, I'm absolutely staying home and never coming here unless I absolutely have to. This is like one of the few times that I was actually on campus aside from going to the anatomy lab or any mandatory lectures that you had to be there in person. COVID was not such a bad thing as a medical student because they were like, you have to stay home. And I'm like, great, because I wasn't really leaving anyways. I know COVID was like very bad, very bad. Wish it never happened, but also it didn't change my life because I was like, I wasn't going to leave anyways.
I'm here with Ben.
Ben.
What's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube world?
Yo.
We're at our biochem lecture. It's day 2. If I could give y'all pre-meds one piece of advice, take genetics, take biochem in your undergrad.
Do it.
I did not.
Do
Oh,
it.
Austin.
Actually, that's not the biggest
I
thing,
recently
but
talked to Austin.
That's my piece of advice.
For today.
Oh my gosh, all these folks. Wow. So I don't really talk to most of the people from medical school, actually.
Aww, how sweet. We're like a family already. Home now. I made a pot of coffee. I'm going to get to studying. A lot to go over, including like the lectures from today, obviously, and yesterday. And then also we have, it's something called a flipped
What was that?
lecture thing tomorrow. So basically there's material that we need to learn ahead of time.
Oh, yeah.
For the lecture tomorrow. So
eventually I stopped doing that. I wouldn't learn it ahead of time. I would just wait till the lecture came out and then would learn as you go. In medical school, in any sort of learning, because even now in residency, I'm still doing Anki. I'm still studying. You have to study because we still have exams. We've got board exams once we graduate, and it never freaking ends, you guys. So if you thought it ended after medical school, you are mistaken, and I'm so sorry to break the news to you. But yeah, I'm still studying every single day, and the studying is much more limited, and it's so specific to what I'm actually doing. I can't emphasize this enough, but it's so important important for you as a learner to understand how you learn best. The sooner that you can accept that your learning styles will look different than your peers, the better off you'll be. Just because it kind of takes off the weight of you comparing yourself to your peers. What they're studying at that time, the hours that they're clocking at the library or whatever it is, that's going to look different for you. And that doesn't mean that they're learning more than you. You are just learning differently. So you'll learn how you learn best. And if that is producing good scores for you, you're retaining information well, then that's your learning style. So I learned my learning style quickly after starting medical school, and that was not attending lectures in person because I simply couldn't keep up. Still to this day, I prefer learning alone during our didactic session, which is like an education session in residencies. I don't learn anything during that time. I don't retain anything because that's not how I learn. And just know that you will come across people in your path in medicine that think that you should study a certain way and think that you will retain better in certain ways. Just ignore them because they don't know how you learn. That is like the best piece of advice that I've got for you at this point.
Let's try and get this done before 10 o'clock. I have 5 hours. It's 5 o'clock now. Let's begin.
I still really like doing the iPad or study materials while you're on the treadmill. It is a great way to study while also burning some calories at the same time. And I think that there's been studies done where people retain more when they're like doing stuff like that. So try it out. Give it a shot.
Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday. It's a new day. I didn't end last night's vlog or check-in just because I was literally swamped. It was never ending. I didn't even like get through.
Very on brand. Just complaining. That's like been the majority of this channel is me complaining about how hard everything is. I think it's so cute how I was learning how to vlog in front of the camera, which is it's a weird skill to pick up, but this is just so cute. It's so throwback-y.
All of the material as thoroughly as I wanted to. It was pretty rough. I'm gonna go to class, so yes.
Oh my God. I have that lunchbox still. I still use it.
Lecture 1 for today. It was a lot of review for me, so I didn't pay attention that well. I was doing like Anki cards and stuff.
Oh, Anki. Still doing it to this day.
We beat this.
They got work done.
Those bone boxes.
There's like a ginormous line.
In medical school, if you studied more than others or did well, I don't know. It was stupid. I didn't like medical school for the social politics of it, and also don't like residency for these weird social politics in medicine because there's just some weird personalities in medicine, and frankly, I don't mess with a lot of them. If you did well, you studied, people would accuse you of being a gunner, and I'll put the definition of what a gunner is, but the best way that I know it or how to explain it is that it's someone who is just out to do the best, which I don't know why that was just so shameful, but I guess it was also someone who wouldn't be willing to help others and they would just want to succeed on their own and then rub it in everyone's faces. You would get accused of being a gunner for like studying hard. My little group, we didn't call ourselves gunners, we called ourselves snipers. And I personally think that I coined this term because I don't hear anyone use it, but we're snipers because we were silent and we'd shoot to kill. And that was that. We did well and we didn't talk about it. Like we'd be doing our stuff at home and then we did very well. Like I was in the top 3% of my class, I think. Got like the cord for it at graduation and people were like, oh my God, wow. Surprise. That's, yeah. Just a little sniper moment.
Down the entire hallway because there's 200 and there's like 300 people, right? Because pod.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like 300 students are trying.
Yeah, we had a very, very big class because we had like our medicine people and then the podiatry students took a lot of our classes with us.
I've been studying for an hour and a half. Time flies like that. Like
Good.
The second ago it was 3:30 and now it's 5. So I have one more lecture to review from today and then there's 5 lectures tomorrow. And so I have a lot to go over. Before that.
Oh my God. That desk, the setup, the chair. Wow.
Oh my God. Hey y'all, it is 10:22. I shockingly finished everything.
I do not miss sitting inside my room for hours on end. Like I do miss sitting at home and being at home in that way. Like I would rather be at home than going to the hospital every single day. I don't miss sitting there like that. I get the worst back, neck pain ever, shoulder pain, arm pain, hand numbness, arm numbness because of sitting here and studying for so long. Just, it's not good for the body.
I needed to do for tomorrow. I mean, granted, I didn't really understand a lot of it. Eek. I'm calling it a night. So I will see you guys tomorrow.
Oh, if you're starting medical school, accept that you're not going to learn it all. You're not going to get it all on that first pass. Like you're going to have to keep coming back. You're going to have to come back with fresh brain, a fresh pair of eyes, like keep coming back to the material. You just have to accept that this is all I can do for today. And I'm going to go to bed now because my brain needs to sleep. Give yourself that balance. Don't torture yourself. The studying will be there when you come back from your slumber.
Good morning, y'all. It is Thursday. I ended up going to bed at like 11:30. I didn't go to the gym at 5. I slept in until 7, which was actually really nice. And
good, listening to my body.
I just did like 25 minutes of cardio while I was studying on the treadmill, like reviewing everything.
And that is still my motto of today. I try to make the time to work out every single day. And I do because it's important to me. And I treat working out the same as brushing my teeth. It is a non-negotiable in my day that I have to do. Some days, yeah, I don't have as much time as other days. If that's just moving my body for 10 minutes, like stretching, I will do that because it is good to move your body every single day. And these habits were established a very long time ago. The sooner that you can establish these habits, the better you'll be. I promise, please.
Hey everyone, just came to check in really quick. We had class and then I went home. There is one more lecture that's happening today. It was a lecture that I already, have a good idea on because it's biochemistry, so I didn't want to waste time sitting in things that I'm familiar with when I could be using that time wiser to go over things that I'm unfamiliar with and prepare for the exam tomorrow. So this is what I'm doing. So we have like 19 lectures or something, so I took a screenshot
so
of our
traumatizing to look at,
and I'm just gonna cross out things that I went over and that I'm fine with and I can move forward. I just started the review. I will check in with you guys later and let you know how I'm doing. And that's about it. Wish me luck.
Waiting for the ball to come. You're constantly moving, ready to go. And that gives you rapidly disassemble and then reassemble at a new site to take advantage of the fact that they need to go over there or something. I target this dynamic nature of this.
I still watch everything at 2x at the bare minimum. This was born in the first week of medical school. This idea of watching things at a faster speed, which I actually didn't know existed until I got into medical school. And it's ruined me because to this day, I can't even watch a YouTube video at 1x. But like, I can't watch movies really anymore because it's too slow. Like everything is too slow. And I just need the plot. I need the meat of it. And then I'm gone. Medical school ruined that for me.
6:52. I have 2 more lectures to go.
Oh, I still have that shirt.
Kind of like 1.5.
I think it's my mom's shirt or my dad's. I don't know.
These last 2 I left are the hardest ones, so it's gonna take me a little bit. But
I just like have such usefulness in my face. I have lost that. Oh my god.
So when you have multiple CAGs, you will have multiple glutamine in that protein, so that is known as neurotrophic factor promoter, known as NRSE. This is neuron.
This is probably why I didn't learn or retain any of this, because I watched it so dang fast. Oh my god, it's that plant! And oh my god, if you see the plant in the corner of the screen, I still have that very plant downstairs. I've had it since it was a little baby, and we recently moved from my old apartment into this one in the beginning of this year, and it snapped off, and it is doing so well. Wow, it just made a little moment. Oh, so cute. I love that plant. I'll never give up on it.
Morning, it's Friday, and I almost have survived my first week of medical school. We have a test. I'm feeling confident. Yay! We had our first exam. It went well. So the first part was in a group. You want to be in it?
Aw. Her and her like blanket. Or robe. Yeah, she'd wear her little robe.
During class.
Keep her warm.
Because it's so cold in there. So she's like a complete mood with her like long wizard robe. And yeah, it's a good idea.
So cute.
But yeah, it went well, right?
Yeah, it went good.
So we had like individual exams and then we got into a group.
Oh, look at how young he looks.
And here's Claire.
Hey you guys, so I did survive my first week of medical school. I'm so happy. I feel so good. I'm home. I gotta go to the gym and actually lift some weights since I've only been doing cardio this week. Wow. So I'm happy. This was actually, I'm gonna just set you guys down. Let's get real quick. Yeah. It's interesting how much I evolved over just the course of a few days. Monday, I had no idea how I was going to start studying, how, you know, what my routine was going to be, and even my sleeping. Okay, before I let her finish up her little soapbox, I still do this to this day because you guys see it. I will reflect on camera, but I also do it off camera at the end of the day, at the end of a week. I am thinking about all of the things that happened, what went well, what could have been better had I done something different. These points of reflection create so much growth. I have grown a lot since her. It doesn't hurt, right? To reflect and have some introspection. Schedule, you know, I was like, I have to get to bed at 9. The lectures that you could watch after class on Monday, when I watched them, I could not watch them at a faster speed. I just can't believe my voice. I just couldn't understand it. By last night, just 4 days passed and my sleeping schedule has changed. I'm not getting to bed at 9 o'clock, and that's not even really a goal for me anymore at this point. I've already abandoned the idea that 9 o'clock is a feasible bedtime just because I've been able to go to bed at 10:30 at the latest, and I'm still able to get up at 5 and function relatively well, like go to the gym and do that sort of thing. The lecture speeds, it's hilarious. On Monday, I could not even do like 1.4. When I was watching the lectures back, I had to keep it at just the regular speed. It is crazy to see the adjustment and how quickly that one has to adjust, whether it's in medical school, whether it's in residency. Things will keep going whether you're up to speed or not. It's your decision to be like, okay, yes, I'm accepting this speed and I'm going to jump on this train and keep going with it. In both medical school and residency, I have had these moments where I've had to get on that train because it's literally going to leave without me and then I'm going to be screwed. So you just have to accept it. And the sooner that you accept the speed of that train and the circumstances of that train, the easier it is to just get on and be like, okay, I'm going to just be here for the ride and I'm going to be okay with whatever we see along the way and the pit stops we make. Speed. But by last night, I'm like laying on the floor stretching and I have it going on 2 times the speed. And as you guys saw in the video, like some of the lecturers were talking really fast, right? But it's just because I sped up the clip. So just because I want to save time and be efficient, and I definitely could probably listen at a higher speed, so I'm going to download this external app thing where I can actually speed it up to be faster. We watched like 3x the speed to see yourself make that became the normal the next day. This is why I can't watch TV or like movies anymore at 1x, like studying for an exam, and to be okay. It's cool. Like it makes all the work and the time you put in worth it. Like I've forgotten about how crappy I felt during the week and sitting here in this chair and stuff. And I feel so happy. That was the first week of medical school. I hope this helps any of you in the slightest bit. Please leave any of your feedback down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We are almost to 1,000 subscribers and I'm so happy. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Oh my gosh. That makes me emotional because although I have changed and grown so much, those are some core traits that I just saw myself portraying, and these are values that I've clearly had for a long time. This we're just gotta go with it type attitude. Look at the growth that I've had over this short amount of time, and we need to be celebrating that. And those small wins are so important to recognize and give yourself a pat on the back for. That was before 1,000 subscribers, and now I think we're at like 249. We're at almost at 249,000 subscribers. That is the same me, although I don't know her anymore. Like when I look at her, She is much different than me today, but the things that are very familiar to me are those core traits, those core things that I have in me that have probably helped me get to this point that I am today. And I know that you guys also have these same core traits and principles and things that you live by, because that's how we're able to work so hard. And I know a lot of you guys are on the same journey or have completed this journey with me, and we're a residents now, you're an attending, or you're in medical school, you're pre-med, you're starting these things. And there are certain things about you and I, like same, you know, and that's how we're able to do these things and accomplish the things that we want to have in this life. I was just filming a vlog earlier today, and I received an IRB approval for my research project that I'm doing for resident physicians, because I'm hoping to prove a point, and I'm not really going on a tangent, but I kind of am. But while I was vlogging, I said that we're all capable of achieving these things that we want in our lives, our goals, our dreams. We can make them realities. It's already ingrained in us. It is just these life experiences that bring it out of us. You just have to trust that process. You have to trust who you are and know that you are resilient, you're powerful, and you have all that it takes to maximize your potential and exceed that. There's no maximum. We will exceed all boundaries forever and ever. This was quite the throwback, you guys, and what a special day to be watching it. I have a special message to each and every one of you, all of the red ants, because we are so hardworking, we're persistent, we're powerful, we're very driven. This message is for you. Take care of yourself. Be kind to yourselves, continue to work hard, and all the good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!